Welcome back to the channel. This is Food for our AML, and we're about to cook up a storm. Just making breakfast. I thought I'll have you guys hop in. And seeds. Gonna making some eggs, but I'm gonna be doing different stuff with the eggs. Also gonna be making some oatmeal porridge. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm just gonna put that on. That's gonna be for the oatmeal. I like to soak my oatmeal a little before. Listening inside of mine. So it's never too late to change your mind. Because you give love sweeter than wine. And it's never too late when I cry. So save your tears and lullaby. That's lullabies. This is my hemp seed. I'm just gonna add some hemp seed to that little mixture. And I'm gonna add a lot more. Hemp seed is good for the heart. Plus it might carry many other properties. That's good for you. Just gonna mix that in. Also dice up some green onion, which is scallion. You can see we already have our bagels cut over here. So I'm going to add some of this to my mixture right there. Also going to add a little black pepper, not too much. A little onion powder, not too much. I'm just going to turn on the, I think it's on already. Okay, that is on. I'm just going to do a little butter. Get that started. Once the water starts boiling in this pot, we will put our oatmeal that we have soaking. We'll also add a few more stuff to it, so it should come out really nicely. You just gotta stick around and make sure you get it all in. And please take down the recipe as we go along, because these are things you can use on a regular day basis. And don't mind me in the background, just checking out some stuff, you know. You gotta make sure everything runs correct, so this is what I'm getting at. I'm just waiting on my oil, or my butter I should say, to get a little bit warm. Once it's warm, we should be off and ready for business. I can feel it, and it's ready. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to take our bagel. Give me a second. I don't want this echoing. Sorry about that. As I said, I got to take care of a few stuff in the background. Make sure everything's running. So yes, first we're going to add our bagel. We're just going to turn it on the side that's not already glazed. Once you have that inside there, you just want to go ahead. You want to toss your mixture inside. Maybe not too much, but whatever you like. I like it flowing over. And while I have that like that, I have my hometown cheese, which is cheese made from cow's milk. Mm. So what I'm gonna do basically, I'm gonna take this fold and I'm gonna stuck it in the middle. That little piece, I don't really want it there. Actually need it inside, it's already melting. You can see how that cheese melts. It's not like your ordinary cheese. Don't want to disrespect anybody's cheese, but I think this cheese is the better cheese. If you're gonna eat meat, why not get it straight from where you get your milk? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Let me know. If I'm right, let me know. I'm just speculating. So yeah, now that you have that like that, I'm gonna go grab my spatula. I like to use wooden spatula. I might have to use something else, but I'd rather try this first instead of scraping the pot. While that's happening, we're gonna check our water. It's almost ready for our oatmeal that we have soaking. I'm just chopping up the garlic. I'm gonna crush it. I'm just gonna dice it up. Doesn't need to be perfect. And then I'm just gonna add it to my little mixture over there. We do also have plantains, which we're gonna also do. But for now, going for the big guns. So we're just gonna check on our, there you go. They need turning. You're just gonna flip it on that side. I hope this meal will teach you something new, quick and easy that you can do for your kids at home, that you can do for yourself. As you can see, it's locked up, so the cheese is all locked in. So yeah, this is something you can do real quick and easy for your family, and I hope this is something that you will take from this kitchen into yours and incorporate it. It's nothing hard. You can use bread. All you do, you just basically, as I did before, but cut holes into the bread, make squares, circles, whatever, because basically the egg will bring it all back together, and that's what you're looking for. So right now I kind of not want it to burn and I want it to steam. So I turned the stove down, I put the cover over it, and we're going to let it steam for a little bit. Now I hope you're seeing everything proper. Let me know in the comments. I can show you from a different angle. Beautiful. Okay, as I said, I hope you're seeing everything proper. Welcome to the kitchen. Hope you like the music. I tend to play it time after time. We're gonna check on that, and that's coming on perfectly. I will show you what it looks like on that side, and on this side. Also take it up a little further so you can see. So as you can see, there's a part of it on the other side that's not ready yet, so we're just gonna cover it. We're gonna turn the stove off and just let the heat deal with that while we get to our oatmeal porridge. I'm a little bit stuttering this morning. So the water for the oatmeal is ready, and basically the oatmeal needs to be stirred. I so wish there was more people on, but you gotta be thankful for what you have every day, right? I know 95% of the time we forget to give thanks, you know? But when you do, don't forget, you know? I just figured this morning I'll make a early breakfast. Not really an early riser. I practically go to bed at this time, so I decided I'll just make an insomniac breakfast, if that makes sense. The cracking in the back. If you know what that is. Tell the truth, it's so early in the morning I can't even remember what this is. I know it's some egg shit. Oh my god. I literally can't remember what it's called. Something egg. But it's a spice. It's kind of like allspice, but this one works differently. And I gotta grate this one. Okay, so a lot of people from the Caribbean is probably going to be mad that I grated it into it first, because they don't normally grate the, can't remember what it's called. Egg something. Wow. Literally can't remember the name. We're going to go back and we're going to check on our egg again, or bagel omelet. We can just go ahead and call this our everything bagel, right? No, copyright. So there you go. I kind of use the wrong spoon, so I have to wash it, but it is what it is. I just want to give you a close-up of what it looks like, so you can see them on both sides. It's not burnt. There's cheese. There's hemp seeds. So this is practically a hearty breakfast, and it tastes really good. And this is just the first part of the breakfast, as you can see. If you look on this side, you can see the cheese. I said I wish there was more people here to experience this right now. But again, if you're not here right now, you just have to watch at the end of the video. So we do have the water boiling for the, I'm forgetting everything today. I'm forgetting everything. I just can't remember what this is called. But hey, the show has to go on. So one of the main ingredients we use back home So yes, as I was saying, one of the main ingredients we use for oats is condensed milk. So while our bagel is over there, as I said, we're also going to do a few other things. We're going to be frying some plantain, some fried plantains. Also, we're going to be making an omelet. So before we made the omelet, because this is kind of a delicate situation with the oats, you need to keep stirring and all of that good stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and make the oatmeal porridge before anything else. So this is the sugar. I'm just gonna put it in there. But as you can see, I've been soaking my oatmeal, so it's already pre-fixed and ready for the show. It's already soft, which means it's already soaked. So by the time it gets boiling, we should be ready to add the milk. This is how easy it is. It takes less than 15 minutes, I would say. And here again, I have my delicious bagel sandwiches, if you want to call it a bagel omelet, and it has MCs, which makes it quite delicious. Again, forgive my mess. I'm just bobbing through and trying to make a quick, nice, and easy breakfast while showing folks who not sure what to make, how you can make something simple at home that tastes awesome. And I never doubt that my cooking tastes better than KFC. Come on. Every home cooking tastes better than KFC. No disrespect to KFC. It's just facts. Your food at home is done by you, prepared by you, and prepared with love. So definitely it's better than the food that's outside that's prepared for 100 people. It's not personally done when I say your food is better or my food is better. But let's not get into the long thing. This is some spinach. I'm just gonna wash my spinach before I use it. After adding a little greens to this. So I have my spinach washed, still watching my oatmeal. I need my oatmeal to start boiling. Once it starts boiling, then we can start adding other things. But while that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up my spinach, which is a part of the next course of the meal. Alright, so I can see my oatmeal boiling, and that's my spinach ready. And now that my spinach is ready, I can move back to my oatmeal, which is boiling, because it will burn. still boiling. It hasn't really started producing that boil that you're looking for, so I'm just gonna leave it to its own device for a second while I get back to other things. I have my garlic, my green onions, which I toss into my chopped up spinach. I do have some thyme, which I'm going to introduce to my greens. You just want to pull them off the little stalks, if you may call them that. Toss those aside. I mean, most of it is so soft, you could just throw most of it inside. So what I'm doing, I'm basically taking this side and I'm pulling it right down. Everything comes off. That's what I mean, like it's really soft. While I'm talking about that, my oatmeal is doing wonders. You just want to always keep stirring your oatmeal, just like your cornmeal porridge, if you know what cornmeal is, or cornmeal porridge I should say. You don't want it to stick or burn. You want it to keep consistent. You don't want it to be lumpy. So while all of that is going on, we're actually going to start the second phase. See how that part is coming up? That's what you want to see. So you just give it a few more, and then I'll start adding the milk and all the spices. Want to turn that down? Looks like it's gonna boil over. Can't afford to be cleaning this stove over boilovers. So if your pot's about to boil over, what you need to do is pick it up off the stove. Maybe put it to the side. But once you pick it up, that heat will stop boiling it and overflowing it. So that's one way of stopping your pot from boiling over. Just pick it up off the fire. Not with your bare hands. If it doesn't have a handle, one that doesn't burn, or one that keeps the heat off, use a glove or a mitten or a rag. Pick it up, put it on the other side, and you'll see it calm down. We do have this ready, and I can feel it, so I'm just going to rub a little butter. Yep. Now that the butter is on, I'll grab, I do have my hemp seeds right here. Grab my hemp seeds. I'm going to tap. Once I have that inside, I'm going to add a little greens to it. What you want to do, you just want to sink it into the eggs. I just want to get down a little firm first. And just like before, this cheese is so good, you could just add a little bit of cheese to that. Trying to flip this over there is hard. It took me a little while to flip, but I did get it. Okay, you want to go ahead and squeeze it a little bit. We will get the juices out. What the juices does, it actually flows back. I want to try something. Can I? Can I do it? Live TV. Woo! You saw that live, right? You saw that. I don't have to prove that I did that. That was crazy. Even with one person watching, I still feel good. I am now a Chinese chef. You can find my number on the screen. Once I'm finished cooking, you can go check me out. I'll be spinning these eggs all day. You know me. Yep. Just got my 2 second of fame. Hey, I'm not going to try that again. I did that once. I'm not going to break my regime. So I'm going to go with caution. Yes, went with caution. So you just want to get that little baby nice and steamed. That's why you keep pressing it. See, with eggs, everything really come together. It brings everything together. So that's why I use eggs in stuff like cakes and stuff like that. Alright, we do have one there. We do have our oatmeal on the horizon. We're going to turn that stove off and let just the heat work. Do I have a metal? Yes. Like, I really don't want to mess up people's kitchen and mess with their stuff. So this is why I didn't want to use this one, because I don't want to scrape that pot. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So yeah, you just wanna flip that. See, it broke a little, but that's alright. Squeeze that together. Let that simmer. Again, most of those juices is like from the egg and the spinach. A lot of people don't really like. It broke apart a little, but hey, it's not the end of the world. Pretty is not always nice. Perfect.
see? There's spinach egg. And you have your bagel eggs. I'm going to turn that stove back on. We do our oatmeal, which I'm going to add a little sugar to. Oh, no, I don't need sugar. So this is the condensed milk. This brand is like not a brand I'm used to. I throw like half of that inside. Just gotta mix it around. I also don't want that to start curdling and making lumps. If you can see from that direction, you can see how wide it got since the milk went inside. Along with the milk, you want to go ahead and add some cinnamon powder. That should give it a nice flavor. With the cinnamon powder also, you want to make sure not to get it clumped or get it into clumps. You want to pour it in light and slight. This is hot, but look at how that looks. So we're just going to turn the stove down under that. This is ready. I'm going to add a little bit of butter. Spin it around in there. Alright. Basically, I'll just turn the stove off. Crack 2 eggs. This is from the first ones I did. I'm just adding this to it. That looks and smells good. So just like the first one, you just want to let it dry underneath. Also, you want to chop this in, making the spinach bun with the eggs, or the egg bonding with the spinach. I don't know if you can see that. Just want to leave that inside and let it steam. I'll check my oats porridge again, and that's looking perfect. That's actually done right there. I did the ultimate by soaking it first, and then ta-da! So the hope is always that people try these recipes at home. Not only try them, let us know how it was for you. I mean, if you don't eat this type of stuff, you could always use the substitutions. If you don't eat cheese but you eat egg, you could just do the simple no cheese routine, or you could go big and go home. You know how it is. Take that heat route. That's looking perfect. Look at that. I want to do a smaller one. So basically I'm steaming my egg because, hey, I want to get it well done inside, and I also don't want to burn it. So put the cover on, give it a little steam. My porridge is ready. Everything is kind of on the point. Basically what I gotta do is hire somebody to wash the dishes. Anybody out there enjoy washing dishes for free? I invite you to put your applications in. It will be kindly appreciated. Woo, I can smell that egg. Oh yeah, baby. Woo-wee. Right? That egg is on point, and we's ready. Wheat is ready. We're just gonna let that get a little sizzle on that side, and then we're gonna toss it into the Big Boys Club. Because we're actually not done yet with this stuff. Take another look. So that's 3 recipes we already gone through with the egg. There's so many other recipes that you could use with eggs for your kids. I mean, you don't always have to make the same boring meals every day, like the scrambled eggs. You could scramble it and make it look kind of cute. What I'm saying, scramble your eggs differently, like pour them in a bowl or something, you know. Okay, so we do have that ready, but what we do not have ready is our plantain, which is another part of the chapter. So for y'all don't know what plantain is, it's like a banana, but much larger, and is definitely used for different purposes in different parts of the world. Where I'm from, it's used for all of those things. We make chips, we make drinks, or juices, or punches, whatever you call it. We make all sort of stuff from plantains. There's even plantain wine. You go to Africa, really talented. They have I think they have plantain wine, banana wine. Yeah. But in my country, they really like to fry plantain. It has this, especially when it's ripe, it has this nice sweet taste to it. It gets caramelized. It's actually quite cool. So while my pot over here heats up again, just spreading my oil or my butter. Okay, so once this heats up, I'll put my little 2 piece of plantain inside and fry them up. I'm just gonna wash the dishes in the meantime. Makes sense. Oh, I can smell that. Ooh, you're too ready, fam. Too ready. Too ready. Sorry about that, guys. Get caught up doing what I'm doing. I'm just gonna add those in anyway. As I said, it's one. It's one, and I just wanted to use it up. So this is what I'm doing with it. Mind you, if you want to season these up, when I say, or you know what season means. But yeah, if you do want to season these up, you want to put a little spice on them, you could go ahead before you toss them in the pot. Just know the dynamic changes because it's going to burn in the oil maybe. Because the seasoning probably will burn in the oil. So you have to take that into consideration for one. Or you could just season them once they're out of the pot, which is way better, I think. Gone are the days when you just throw oil in pot and fry. Now it's stainless and it's steel. You need oil. Not gonna put too much because these things like the oil. They eat oil. have a fire as high as mine. Don't worry. Because these are partly light, right? They're practically fried already. Thank God I caught them in time, so they were on roasted. Alright. So we'll have those ready. You just want to get them out of the oil. Make the oil drain. Once the oil is drained, you add those right there. Now you're going to have a wonderful breakfast. See, you're going to have your oatmeal to clear your palate. While the oatmeal is clearing your palate, you can fill your stomach with all of that goodness. Greens and everything in between. Sorry about the noise. Just trying to clean up while I work. Definitely have to use the bamboo dish. Special, special, special. A little confused. Alright, now that we have most of that cleaned up, basically I just want to get it out of the way. Alright, now that that's out of the way, we can go ahead and share this oatmeal porridge. Well refined oatmeal porridge. Well refined. Just want you to see the texture. Look at that. That's how we're coming for breakfast. This is how we're coming for breakfast, people. Nice plantain, have your spinach wrap, have a bagel, and then have your nice porridge. Well, even if I had one viewer this morning, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank you for the likes. Please check out the channel, Food for L.